say, wait a minute, not on the wrong side.
Yeah, you know how it is, baby.
Yeah, let's get him back. There we go. Right. Oh man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Minor League Films. We are back with another trailer review. But first, before we get into that, let's do some housekeeping here. So we've actually we don't have a Twitch anymore. We've took that off, so we don't have to worry about that right now. It wasn't uploading anyway, so some will tackle later, but we will be bringing in a Facebook, so that will be up soon. I put upcoming soon in like the description section, so that'll be up soon. Also for Twitter, I'm just gonna run that off of my own personal Twitter for now. That way I can have a little bit more engagement. So we're doing that, but that's our housekeeping. Scotty, how are you doing?
I am still sick, but other than that, I've been watching some stuff. Everything I've watched this week has been so good. I'm so surprised. I like to hate. One of my favorite pastimes is hate. I have not been able to fill my hate plate all week.
Oh, what have you been watching?
I'm watching you because you told me to watch that. I've been binging that, and I thought that the first episode I was like, yeah, it's okay. Episode 2, I said, hold on now. Wait a minute. I finished Alice in Borderland. I've been watching Velma. I watched that movie Plane with Gerard Butler. And by saying Gerard Butler, it's finna to be crazy.
How is that actually? Because I was thinking maybe we should review it.
It just came out. It has some good acting in it. It had a couple of plot twists I thought were okay. Because it started off, I thought it was going to be a little bit generic for this genre. It's actually pretty for this genre. I like it so far. I'm about an hour and a half, and I'm gonna finish it up today.
Okay, and then I know Velma and you will tackle later and talk about those. But we are not here for that. We are here for your boy, Mandalorian. Our guy right there. Him and what's the creature's name now? I had his baby Yoda, but I don't think they call him.
His name is Grogu.
Grogu, yeah, much better. Thank God, so we aren't just out here trying to sell toys. But we have come for the Mandalorian. The trailer just dropped. I don't even think it's been a day yet. It's been hours. So we're catching it at the perfect timing. So, Scotty, I know you're caught up.
Yep.
I am. When I thought about it, I think I just am on the last episode of season 1. So I just have season 2 to go.
Despicable.
Hey man, it's a lot of shows. You got to watch something. But so we're going to go ahead and get into this trailer. We will watch the trailer. You will see our reaction, and then we will talk about it a little bit after. So let's go ahead and do that.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
Guess we got a whole squad.
I forgot he got
being a Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
Oh, they got the little annoying guy.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
Oh yeah, that's the mechanics in the galaxy.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Hang on, kid.
Oh yeah, got the girl squad in there.
This is the way.
There you go. On Disney Plus.
Man, Carl Weathers is still alive. That's what I'm talking about. Still putting in work.
Oh man. So I'll let you take this one. Like I said, I've only really seen season 1 for the most part. Season 2, I got to catch up on, but just initially for me, it's cool seeing some Jedi jump in here, which I haven't seen yet. So hadn't got that part, but it looks fantastic. I mean, looks like they've continued to keep a high budget, and we're traveling different planets and seeing a lot of different things. And obviously, there are some characters that if you're a Star Wars fan, you're familiar with. But yes, that's my initial. Scotty, I'll let you take it.
I like how the trailer seemed like it's going to go back to focusing on the actual Mandalorian, because I'm probably in the minority. I don't really care about Grogu at all. After season 1, I did not care about that character. So it's nice to him going back. It seems like this season is going to be more about Mandalorian lore and about, some of their origins and whatnot. He said he's going to be trying to be forgiven for his transgressions. And I think he's talking about when he removed his helmet in the last season for a couple minutes. You're not supposed to remove your helmet at all. I like how they have like the blacksmith is in there. I don't know if you watched the Clone Wars show. You watched the Clone Wars show, the CGI show?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen I didn't watch all the way through.
Do you remember the redhead Mandalorian girl?
Don't remember that. I have to check back.
Well, judging from the costumes that they had on, they usually wear blue. It looked like in that one scene where they're falling out of the ship, that's her and her crew. And I like her a lot. I think the actress that plays her in this season did her voice acting in the show.
Oh, okay.
And she looks like the person in the show. So that's actually pretty cool. They were able to do that. Because I was like, how did you get her voice like that? I believe that's the same person from the voice acting.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess if you're wearing suits, then I guess you really don't need them to go out there and do
no. Listen, stuff. She takes her helmet off in one of the episodes. Like,
you're talking about this scene right here.
Yeah, I think she actually has her helmet off in a couple episodes, like, because she is not the actual Mandalorian. There's a different sect, like the regular sect, like I guess if you want to call religious, they don't take their helmets off and all that kind of stuff. That group takes their helmets off and they're like regular people. They don't care about all that kind of stuff. So when I say she looks like the character, I mean she looks like the character. Like her face is like the same face.
Yeah, they found an actress that actually resembles, which is cool. Because, it's kind of hard to do that with a lot of characters. We find they don't look like how they do in other shows or in a comic book that we are associated with. So it kind of takes you off a little bit. But it's very cool that they kind of keep it to where it's like, oh, like that's the same person from the show. And it makes me think of that person because they look exactly like that person.
And then they have Jedi, which I always think is cool to see. Not too much. Like I don't like when they give me too much Jedi or too many Jedi rather. But it looks like it could be, who knows? It could be a flashback scene. It could be, Empire is obviously in this show also because you see him being chased down by TIE fighters and stuff in the show. So maybe that's why the Jedi are in there. So I'm excited to see Jedi in this time period. Because remember, this time period was after they had the Jedi extinction thing where Emperor Palpatine was like, execute order 60s.
Well, I hope they take the opportunity to introduce maybe some new Jedi that we haven't seen or some characters that we aren't familiar with. Because one thing I don't, want to happen, and thing I don't like in a lot of stuff is like they try to be like too relatable to stuff we see, where it's like just because you got to put Jedi in the show, oh, it's Mace Windu, like younger mate. Like, come on, man, give us some new characters, give us some new people to flesh out and some new people to get interested in, because you never know. And even from a money making standpoint, they may put in a Jedi we've never seen before that we start to like, and you can spin it off and do his own show or a short series. So
technically they have to, because this is after the Return of the Jedi. Mm-hmm. So remember, in Return of the Jedi, I think it was just Luke and Leia. I think it's after Return of the Jedi, possibly before the last trilogies 7, 8, and 9. So I think Luke is training other Jedi at his temple or getting ready to. So these people may be people he's training, or maybe people that escaped that extinction thing. Because it's like 5 or 6 of them in here. And I was surprised to see that many. You don't see that many after the Return of Jedi in the movies.
Yeah. Also, one more thing too. I'm hoping you alluded to it earlier, but our guy what's his name again?
Grogu,
yeah. A lot of the first season, and that's what I'm familiar with because I haven't seen the second season yet. But they just used him to sell toys. Basically, he was just kind of a marketing ploy and something where kids were like, oh, I want one for Christmas and all that. And hopefully here, you see it in the scene at the end, like he's doing a little bit of action, a little bit of cool stuff where you actually see him in action, which I didn't really see a lot in the first season. So hopefully,
the first season, I think
kind of flesh him out.
The first season, I think even he didn't know exactly what he was anyway. If you're on first season, you got to watch the second season and you got to watch Boba Fett and then watch this one coming out. In the second season of Boba Fett, you learn a little bit more about him as a character. He still is the same character, but you learn a little bit more about him. You know, he still walks incredibly slow. That's probably the only thing.
He be walking like, how is he keeping up with everybody?
Listen, I know it's a nitpick, people, but I have to say, when I see him walking, I'm like, yo, can we cut this scene? I'm so tired of seeing him walk. Like, that's why he puts him in that pod. Yo.
And it's like everybody would just walk right past him.
So that's why he puts
him cut the next scene and he's not even there.
Yeah. But he's in that little pod so he can float around, all that kind of stuff, man. So that's cool. I liked, man, you know, it's a small thing that people may not have noticed or may not have cared about. The little monster that Job always had that was hanging on the wall. And he was like, I always love seeing that monster. He's just there to be annoying. That's all he's there for, is to be annoying and get shot. That's it. When I saw him, I said, oh, we going back to Tatooine. I caught that. That's like literally telling us, oh, they're going to be on Tatooine. You know, Tatooine is a dirt ball planet that's just all desert. But that's my favorite planet in the series because it is literally the hood of Star Wars. It's Tatooine.
Yeah, I'd say here he is right here, right up there in the tree. I saw that initially.
You don't get shot. He'll be shot soon. He'll get shot in a couple minutes.
Yeah, he has to be. But yeah, man, I've been excited and I've loved the voice acting by my guy, one of my favorite actors, Pedro Pascal. So definitely excited to see this. But yeah, man, it's just trailer reaction, giving us our initial thoughts, and obviously seeing us watch the trailer. That was my first time seeing it. I think our first time seeing it, or one of your first time seeing it. So it's definitely got me excited, had me jump back into the series. But just wanna wrap it up there and keep the short content going. But yeah, later on today we will do Velma, which we will talk about. I think, like I alluded to on the last show, I think people are way over criticizing. Like I think I checked the audience score and it was like a 6%, or it was something crazy. Yeah. And
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I might be overreacting. So we'll talk about it. And we got the U trailer, so give Scotty a little more time to get a couple more episodes in. I have not seen the U trailer yet, so hopefully it doesn't spoil anything for him. But
if it does, I can always just get up and
I might pre-watch that just to make sure it doesn't spoil anything for you. So, but that'll be on tonight, probably like 8 o'clock, like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So check us there. But as we get out of here, Scotty, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at ScottyGetDown1 or on TikTok at KCorona. I'm so glad I ain't got to spell that out. Where can they find you?
Well, you found Scotty, but you like, hey, Flyknit J, had a good conversation with him. Would like to have a conversation with you. Well, you can find me at Flyknit Johnson. I am both on IG and TikTok now, so got both of those. And on Twitter at CityBoy Quentin, which my Twitter will double as a place you can find content for this channel. But let me not be selfish. You talk to Scotty, you talk to me, but you say, hey, I want to talk to both of y'all, have a conversation. Well, you can do that on all streams at either Minor League Films or MLF as in Films 1. Coming down the bottom, you also see our Facebook, which is coming soon. So we will get on that, and email us, minorleaguefilms@gmail.com. Let us know stuff to watch. Let us know stuff we miss. Let us know if you don't disagree with what we're saying, and there's some stuff we don't like that you do like, or that we do like that you don't like. Let us know. We'll have a conversation there. We love to hear from you. Scotty, you got any final words?
I do not. I'm just excited for that new Mandalorian. I didn't know it was coming out so fast either. Like I like when they do this thing where it's like you don't get a trailer in January 2023, the movie comes out 2025. Like I like that we just got the trailer and it's coming out in a month, in a couple of days. I like that, and I don't need any more trailers. This trailer is fine. They probably won't give us another trailer anyway.
One and done, baby. One and done. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna get out of here, but we will see you tonight.